'Cause I'm an island boy.
I just want to score with little boys. Cause I'm an island boy. Eating Tootsie Rolls.
I'm an island boy.
Boy.
What's good, fam? It's your boy Jorge. Welcome to the Gamer Boys Podcast. I got my guy over here, Pilot Hero, back in the studio.
What is up, everybody? I'm here. I'm back. I'm live.
That you are.
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's been going on?
Nothing much. Just trying to avoid this insane cold season, dude. Like, I feel like everybody's getting sick in so many ways. I'm only going to talk about it because my kids have antibiotics for it now, but my eldest has double ear infection, bronchitis.
Dang.
And then my youngest one has strep.
Yeah.
They're just fucked up.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I'm sure you could hear it. I've been sick since last Friday. I'm sicker than a broke dick dog. That's it. But I'm finally getting better.
Cool. You got over the hump. Now it's like the...
Yeah, I mean, it's been like a week now.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You know, taking vitamin C and just like little random things here and there.
Orange juice?
Not too much orange juice, but
well,
just the vitamin C. But yeah, I think I'm over the hump. But yeah, like not that long ago, like 2 days ago, like I lost my voice just randomly, you know, kind of, and stuff like that. So it's been real shitty. So today I just kind of been like real mellow, laying back, like trying not. I haven't even talked to anyone except for Hater Dave came over earlier and did like a little segment with me and stuff like that. But other than that, like I was like, all right, try to save my voice just in case because it just like randomly like goes away.
You sure? What do you have?
I don't know. I probably have strep. I probably had strep. Actually, I had some procedures done like when I was younger and stuff like that. So I don't think I can get strep throat.
Oh, like your vocal cords? Oh, dude, are you like a closet singer?
No,
that
definitely not.
About?
Definitely not. Yo, we got Tog in the building. What's up, Tog? Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Tog? Yes, I'm so pumped. Yep, he said he'd make an appearance, and he did.
It says Pilot Hero, he can't hear you.
What the fuck? You can't hear me, Tog?
I think you're too far away from the mic when you...
Am I closer? Is this right over here? Is this good enough? Do you want me to say something very inappropriate?
We're just waiting to see if we can hear from Tog.
I know, right?
I think you're good.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm just too far away from the microphone.
Yeah.
I'm just too excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just talk like this all the time. Imagine. But yeah, he responded. I don't know what he said though, because I'm blind.
Worse how? Well, because you were whispering.
Oh.
I think.
I have no idea. I have no idea. But Togg's on top of it. He's letting us know. He's actually a mod. Yeah, he's actually a mod on my stream. So he knows what he's talking about. I can pull it up on my end and see if what's going on. But yeah, dude, everybody's getting sick.
Yeah.
Not even joking, everybody's getting sick right now.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that you're sick or we're getting over your sickness. No surprise.
Dude, I almost thought I would have to like cancel because I was like, you know, but then I was like, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those things you gotta get over, and then when you realize you're getting better, it's just it is what it is. But yeah, we're good. We're good. But other than that, it's just. I mean, my kids have to take antibiotics. I'm staying like safe. Of course, I do my thing and I get sick, my ways and stuff. But
well, that's the thing, having kids in school, and then sometimes it's kind of like for the ones that don't have to go, like the younger ones, it's kind of like, dude, do I even send them to school? Like everyone, you pick them up and everyone at school is like sneezing, snot everywhere. Right. It's like, do I even send him back? But then it's like, well, I pay for his daycare, like his stuff. Yeah. You know, so it's like, yeah, he should go. You know, and then he gets sick. Then he gets the older one sick, and then the mom gets sick because she's watches them more. Stuff, yeah. And then I get sick from the mom and stuff like that. Right. So it's like, it's just it's a vicious cycle.
It really is, dude. We got in trouble because my kid's been sick. Like my eldest for going to school. We're like, you know what, dude? Just take it easy. I can hear it in your throat. We'll just keep you home and stuff like that, right? He's seemed like he was getting his spirits better, so he was kind of sprightly again, was able to walk around and stuff, so we sent him back to school. And then we get a notification. I know we're like, hey, why are you guys letting him miss school? We're like, well, we call you guys and we let you know that he's going to miss school because he's sick. And then finally we were like, you know what, let's take him into the doctor and then officially give them like a doctor's note, I guess. We're still new at this, you know, so we don't know what the protocol is. But, yeah, so we gave them that. Hopefully they shut up because I think it's stupid that, you know, you can get in trouble for genuinely being sick.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, they're saying, don't bring your kids to school if they're sick.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Come on.
I did have this thought, so I want to bring out the question to you, and then you guys in the chat, you guys can chime in and let us know. But so you get sick, you lose your voice, but you come back, and you could pick someone's voice to have for the rest of your life after. Who would it be? Like if, you know, I lost my voice tonight, and then tomorrow I just wake up and all of a sudden I have a totally different voice. Would just be crazy. But who would you pick?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
I would have Snoop Doggy Dogg's voice all day long. You know, I'd have that smooth ass, just talk every.
Yeah.
I would fucking smooth talk to people at where I work to buy a home.
Yeah.
You know.
Dang, that's a good one.
Oh, such a good one.
That's a good one. I was thinking I'd come back as Bruno Mars.
Snoop. Sorry. Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Yeah. But Snoop actually is probably way better.
No, I mean I love.
That's a good one.
Bruno Mars. But yeah, I would pick Snoop because now you're a variety of dude. He does like podcasts and he's a
and he's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
He's a decent, smooth, like kind of a sing rapper.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't necessarily have to like go hard, but he fucking kills it, dude. So that's the voice I'd pick.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Well,
female voice now.
Nah.
Just curious, just your female voice. If you could pick any female voice.
Some like super raspy New Jersey.
Nicki Minaj.
I don't know if she's raspy, but she is more New Jersey or New York. I don't know.
She's like very Brooklyn.
Like a mob boss wife.
Oh yeah. I think it's probably gonna be Nicki Minaj. I would assume.
No.
Yeah, I don't really like her voice very much, but by the way, Nicki, I know you watch the podcast. It's not that I dislike your voice, just I just don't like you very much. But that's not the point. The point is that I would pick something hood like that also, like kind of like Jada Smith. I mean, Will Smith's wife.
Okay.
Right? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Jada?
Yeah, Jada.
Smith. Yeah. I said Jaden.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Kind of confused me for a second.
I like her voice, dude, because she's got that like "don't fuck with me" kind of voice. We already know her history.
Have you followed up like on all the like the recent stuff with her?
No.
I don't really want to talk about it too much, but it's hilarious because it's like, no matter what, like everyone just brings up Tupac because she used to date Tupac back in the day before Will Smith.
Right.
So it's like, you know, no matter what, anything that she does talks about the relationship between her and Will. Everyone always brings up, man, it must suck to be Will Smith because all she talks about, or like all she thinks about is Tupac. It's crazy.
Does she still? No, right? Like now she's moved on. She's like more family oriented and stuff like that, right? Like for sure.
No, that's like as a recent, yeah.
Get out of here.
As a recent.
Ah, man. Well, I love Will Smith. He's probably one of my favorite people in this world. If I wanted to meet somebody, it would definitely be him.
Yeah. I think actually his son Jaden, yesterday or the day before on Twitter posted something saying like my dad's the GOAT. It's like, I would agree with that.
I fully agree with that. I think there's so many reasons why he can be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like in his respective right.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Talk, still struggling with the audio. Sorry, buddy. I don't know. Gayleen85 says she can hear us good. But thank you for the well wishes. You know what's actually going to make me feel better is drinking some of this beautiful Goyaki yerba mate. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys so much over at Goyaki for supporting us and the Gamer Boyz podcast. We really appreciate you guys. This is for you.
I'm drinking out of a yerba mate mug. This is super badass.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite mug.
This is your favorite mug?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'm drinking an orange juice and Patron. That's what I'm having. So, Yeah.
That's also known as nature's cure for the cold.
Nature's cure for the cold, and you can come to life once you drink it.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Someone clip that, please. Put it on add hashtag Goyaki.
Absolutely. Yeah, Roger did tell me that Nick Merck's drinking some Goyaki. He watches the podcast. Of course, he has to.
That blows my mind.
You know, he probably went to the store locator in Michigan trying to find where to get it. Found it, took it to his studio. Now he's all drinking. It's like, hey.
Yeah. It's a full circle.
Yeah, absolutely.
For all you guys that didn't know this, we kind of hit aspects of this globe that we didn't think we'd hit. Okay, so China. No, wait.
No, we don't have any listeners in China.
That's what we're targeting, huh? Because that's the only place. Long story short, we're everywhere. It's actually pretty dope. We didn't know that we had listeners. It could be 2-3 people from like Italy. It could be 2-3 people from Germany. But the fact is, like, we're kind of.
Hey, Steve Densmore also says we can't hear Roger.
What in the fuck? It's gotta be an East Coast / Australian thing. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Can you guys hear me at all? But we have somebody in the chat that can hear us. Right? That can hear me?
But your audio is going up.
Tog's like, no, dude. I mean, I was not tripping. There we go. You hear me? Just so you guys know, I whitened my teeth for this episode, so did it work? We good?
Now we're good.
Hey!
I just switched Pilot Hero to a different port. That shouldn't have been any reason why it wasn't working, but hey, as long as it works.
Yeah.
That's the struggles
We're jiving.
Of us being solo, independent. We don't have a producer or anything. We're doing this all right now. So
yeah, okay. So just because I want to reiterate, Tog didn't. I don't know if you heard me or not earlier, but I was talking about you, dude. He's actually a moderator on my Twitch stream, and we would love to have something along those lines for the YouTube stream. That'd be bitching, honestly. That'd be sick. So if you guys know anybody that charges free $99, I mean, we're down, you know?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think that's sick. If you guys didn't hear me, I'm Pilot Hero earlier. So there you go.
Steve said, Jorge, you must have unplugged his mic as punishment for missing last show.
I think it was definitely a ploy. I mean, because you guys wanted to hear his voice. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But for all of you guys that didn't hear me, I am drinking out of a Goyaki mug. So I'm not participating with the can right now because I need to be able to sleep. So
that's weird that it's like gets you all cranked up.
Oh, dude, it cranks me up to 99.
Weird.
Yeah, but not now. It would be like in about an hour.
That's weird because I could go to bed fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how it started with me. But I think the problem with me though is that I kind of stopped, and I went to the skinny cans. You know, the ones that don't have the crazy amount of caffeine. Yeah. For a longer period of time and like cut out caffeine for a little bit, and then just kind of do like early mornings, maybe a cup of coffee and stuff. But yeah, late afternoon, dude, 100%.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm running laps.
Yeah.
Around my neighborhood naked with my nipples out. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, if you're naked, usually your nipples are out. Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. But damn, dude. So there we go. We got the mic working. We got our awesome chat running. I love it.
Yeah.
How stupid do we look, guys? Looking left or right in your case? Yeah. We're just like, but we look good. We look damn good.
Yeah.
I like to point out the obvious. So like, God damn.
Talk said, imagine Apex on Yerba. Your aim would be insane.
Bro, I think my aim would be all over the place, dude. because like I get the fucking jitters.
I get the focus. That's the thing. Like that really, it does for me. It just like makes me like focus when I'm doing something that requires focus.
You know what someone told me? That I drink energy drinks wrong.
Okay, let's hear it.
Apparently, you could drink them wrong. You're not supposed to chug them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those other ones I probably wouldn't.
No, the ones with taurine. Yeah, I agree with you. But no, I guess you kind of slam it, and it's compacted into one like space of time in the span of the caffeine run. So like you just down one, you know, and then eventually once it hits, it's like boom, and it hits you and it hits you and it hits you like for a good solid, you know, 30 to 45 minutes of like.
So this person drinks part, gets that hit, and then when it gets that hit, or you know, they stop drinking and they'll drink a little bit later to get another hit.
Right.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I think it's like a buzz. It's like, you know, like when you're drinking beer, you just kind of like throw it back a little bit. You're like, I got a buzz. Drink a little bit of water, chill out for a little bit. It's kind of gone. You drink another.
Yeah, but then it's harder to get that buzz, that rebuzz.
I agree. I agree. These are the technicalities.
Yeah.
That I'm not familiar with. I have Patron in my drink. So now you guys know.
I didn't make him do that. If anyone in the chat might get mad at me or something, I had nothing to do with it.
I'm in his home. This was his doing. Jorge, this is the second time Jorge tries to back out of something Pilot Hero does. But just know that Jorge has to endure the responsibilities of Pilot Hero's actions.
Speaking of this, this is a good segment into this. I want to put a challenge out there. We really need to like bump our numbers up.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what can I do if we can get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? What can I do if we reach that goal?
We're in Nevada. We can do prostitution.
Yeah. And being that like you're part of this and what you're saying, that you have to do something as well.
Agreed.
So
I'm going to
think of something.
I'm gonna dye my hair a completely different color. I'm gonna dye it like a full-on color change. If we reach.
Well, I was thinking 1,000 subscribers in a month.
1,000 subscribers in the rest of this month.
In a month.
In a month span. So in a month from today.
From today. Let's say tomorrow when we post the video.
Okay.
I like that better. Talk says get a TGB tattoo.
I think that's not a terrible idea.
Because you have tattoos. I have none.
You need one then.
No.
You just proved the point.
No, I have
plenty. You don't have.
You need to finish your arm already though. That like really connects it. I was thinking if we reach 1,000 subscribers in a month on YouTube here, I will shave my head.
Yeah, I'll dye my
hair. And I have a lot of hair.
But you'll shave it bald.
Well, not like skin bald.
It's gotta be.
No, like a 1.
Okay, a 1. If the chat agrees with a 1, then a 1 it'll be. But if we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will let my son pick my hair color. Oof, that's gonna be rough. He's got a colorful mind. Let's put it that way.
And he'll probably just say pink just to try and embarrass you. Be like,
oh, he'll throw a good crazy color in there.
Okay, so you got it. So if we reach 1,000 subscribers in 1 month on YouTube, I'm shaving my head, and Pilot Hero is dyeing his hair, whatever his kid says, whatever color.
Quickly regretting my decision, but I'm doing it.
Yeah,
gotta commit.
I mean, it's not impossible, but you know, it's quite a bit of subscribers.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Oh,
Francisco, thank you for joining the chat. Finally made it, he says.
Yes, let's go. Run it back. I'm so pumped.
Oh, dude. I don't like Tog being in the chat. He's like too quick with it. He said, wait, Jorge, you have the length to do the Island Boys hair. I will do the Island Boy hair if we get 1,000 subscribers in 1 month. That's actually better than cutting it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That sounds awesome.
Kale already has the color picked out, so you're in trouble.
Oh, one. That's good. That's good.
And I must say, maybe your wife was over there like, hey.
Yeah. But that'll work. I'll do it.
Excuse me. So, quick story. I've only had my head shaved twice in my life.
Okay. Oh.
And both times were accidents. Once when I was a little kid, one of my parents' friends, they were like, "Oh yeah, we could cut hair," So they let this guy cut my hair, and he just shaved it. And little did they know is like the only haircut he knew was just shaved. So
Nice.
he cut my hair. I cried, and my parents actually felt bad for me because they were like, "You said you knew how to cut hair, dude." He's like, "Yeah, like I could buzz your hair."
Cut it off.
Yeah. And then another time when we were older, and this person could possibly listen to the podcast, so shame on you. But there was this friend I had, and she was going to school for haircutting and everything. So she'd always cut my hair, and she always did a good job. But one time, I don't know what she was trying to do, but anyway, she messed it up. So she ended up cutting the sides. So my hair was like basically like this now, maybe a little longer. Like I said, I always have my hair long. So my sides were like super short, like razor short, basically. So she gave me a huge ass mohawk.
Pompadour, yeah, like because if it's looking like the way it does now, yeah, it's like.
Well, it was a mohawk down straight to the back.
Fucking way.
And then I remember like I got my haircut because we were going to California for some dirt bike shows and stuff like that. You gotta look fresh. So then I was like, dude, like what the fuck, And she was just like, she got bummed at me that I got bummed. And I'm like, if I was your customer at an actual place, like you would not get paid. And
you're
like
bummed.
you're getting a bad review or something, this is not good.
Yeah, I'm hitting up Yelp.
So anyway, so I ended up shaving it that night.
Got it.
So that's the 2 times I've ever had my head shaved. So I thought that was kind of a good thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. I've always had like a miscellaneous amount of different hairstyles. I don't even know how I want to word that, but definitely a very wide variety. I used to have frosted tips back in high school. Woo! Man, that was rough. That was rough to go through. But everyone was doing it, so in a weird way, it was okay. But that was probably the weirdest. Like as far as weird goes, that was like the weirdest. But
yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, I've always had different hairstyles. Now I just cut my own hair. I trust myself, so.
Yeah, I just cut the sides usually. Yeah. Unless I want it really good, then I go to my hair cutter. She's just very hard to get a hold of, so that's why I just.
Dude, literally COVID.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta say.
Yeah. No, you're good, Tog. You're all good, man. But speaking of the Island Boys, this is something that we kind of talked about earlier.
Island Boys.
These guys are just so popular now, and TikTok just blows kind of everyone up. So, what do you think? They're just so ridiculous that they blew up, but you don't like that.
Not that they blew up. I don't care for the fact that they blow up. There's a lot of people that blow up that I'm like irritated, but that's my fault. Like I sit there and I'm like, I could have done that, stuff like that. That's fair, but it just to sum it up, I don't like them. They're just not.
But do you think that maybe that extraness of them, I just made that word up, is what really puts them out there?
It's
them being like just so tatted, the hair, like when that Tekashi 6ix9ine came out, the rapper, he was like the hottest thing, and he was the most popular rapper out there and stuff like that. Yeah. And he was crazy, and yeah, when he was like locked up or whatever, like but rap was kind of boring. But he actually has some talent. Yeah,
I don't think the Island Boys are talented. I think what they did was super smart. If you're going to give them any talent credit, it'd be the fact that they were capable of figuring out the algorithm system. It's like, we need to do something stupid, ridiculous. But at the same time, I don't know. If that was what they were like just before they decided to do TikTok, like, let's just say they put tattoos all over their body, did their hair that way, and then decided to do TikTok because of that, then they figured it out. That was a whole different ballgame. But if they've always looked like that, and then picked up TikTok, it's kind of hard for me to hate on them because that's who they've always been in a strange way. You know what I mean? But
yeah, no, that makes sense. So that brings me to this question then, and for you guys in the chat, let me know.
Check out the Island Boys, and not referred by.
I'm sure everyone's already seen them. Yeah, but if you were guaranteed success for, I'm I don't know how much time, but just success. So whatever you do with it after you grab it, you get it. It's up to you. And then, you know, money, like millions of dollars and stuff like that. Would you tat your whole face up? It's guaranteed, though.
What defines whole face?
I mean, not like covered, but like, you know, like 4 or 5 tats across your face.
Can I pick the spots?
Yeah.
Then yes. Absolutely. I don't want one over my eyebrow. I don't want one looking like I have a unibrow. I don't like the tattoos in the middle of the fucking forehead. I hate that. I hate it so freaking much. It drives me nuts. I hate tattoos in the center of the forehead. I hate it. So if I can have them right here, if I can have them along my jawline, if I have to have one on the side of my damn nose, I will do that. But I don't. There's something about doing like the dead center of your forehead that I cannot stand.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it drives me nuts.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I don't know. See, it's a tough one because
you don't have a single tattoo.
Yeah, I don't have any tats, but then also too, like, just having something, you know, like sometimes you might have a zit or just like a cut or something on your face and it feels like it just stands out.
Absolutely.
Right?
Like the center tattoo, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's the first one I always look at. Fuck the rest.
Yeah.
But it's always that one in the center, yeah.
So I just feel like everyone's always just going to be staring at me, and I kind of hate when people stare at me. So, I don't know.
But when you put it the way you put it, because see, at first I was going to say no. I was literally like ready. I was locked and loaded for a no answer. But when you put it the way you put it, it's like, I would be okay with having a satisfied family and, you know, me having to be ridiculous on my TikToks and shit like that with my crazy tattoos. If that meant, I just tapped onto the microphone. If that meant that my family's happy with money.
No, for sure. No, that's the sacrifice you would take, and it, you know, it just brings back to the point of what you were just saying. Like, did these guys do it for that specific reason? Literally. Which is crazy because then it paid off. Right.
Exactly. It's like, I don't know. It's just, it's so back and forth for me. It like, okay. One thing, I don't know. Okay. So I hate them so much, but only because I don't like that they say they speak Spanish. They don't speak Spanish. You guys should know this. They say that they're island boys. They're not actual island boys. Their ethnicity is not of any island like sort. I've checked them out myself. I wanted to know before I could talk shit on them.
But aren't they Cuban?
They're not. They're of Cuban descent. So they could sit. It's like okay. For example, I'm Italian, but you don't see me here fucking down in a pasta before every episode. You know, it's like they emphasize on what's the obvious in their background. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Ancestry said that I'm African. But I ain't here dropping, you know, crazy bombs left and right or bars, but that's just it, you know. I think that's kind of like the point as far as that goes, because I don't want to take it to a political level, if I may. But yeah, I just don't like them as individuals. The fact that they say they speak Spanish and then they're speaking it and it's horrendous. That people are like, what?
Yeah.
And then when they drop bars in Spanish and one of them accidentally says, I have little girls in my phone, it's like, and you posted it on TikTok, so it's like, there's no denying the fact that they're just strange.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I think that's the whole, I don't know, just everything going on.
That's a whole different can, dude.
Just everything going on in TikTok in general. It's just like there's a lot of different characters on there and stuff like that.
That's
and
true.
These guys have just come up, and it's I think it's a funny topic.
Yeah.
So.
And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. People have like their niche. There is a TikToker that I really like watching him, because what he does is pick up girls, like really, really attractive girls that are alone, and like he just walks up and basically says a really corny line on purpose, but he knows he's handsome. That's the point. He's handsome as hell. Goes up to these girls that seem like he has no shot with in a way, and says a corny line, and then goes, "What's your number?" And then like they give it to him, right?
But are these staged? Because I feel like videos like that are always staged.
I swear, I feel like there's some of them that are staged, but like these girls genuinely look like they're caught off guard. Like what? Like, and then they walk away, and then the girls are always like what? Like what just happened? They could be. They very well could be. But the fact is that he does that, and then he does the super public ones, like where there's like 4 or 5 girls, and it's cringy for me. I'm like, ugh. I hate that. Like, I hate that you do that, because I feel uncomfortable for you.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh fuck. So, in a way, you're not wrong at all. They found a niche,
Yeah.
and they're going with it. They're rolling with it, and they're making money off it. So
Yeah. So in the chat, Todd says, surely we can get some auto-tune for y'all, and we could drop a quick mixtape. I think that's a good idea. Roger is a good rapper. Myself, not so much. I'm more of the hype man that would just be like, get your hands in the air, like shit like that.
You're
Like,
the guy that tells me to rap.
yeah. So I'm just the hype man. Roger here is the actual rapper, not me.
Well, it's a rapper in making. We'd have to figure the kinks out, but
Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So getting into some games, man. You got Vanguard, Vanguard. You got some Halo stuff. Over on Warzone, there was a big tournament yesterday.
Yeah.
That was huge. I think it was a $400,000 tournament.
$400,000 tournament?
It was either 400 or 300,000.
For all you moms out there that say that video games are a waste of time, it's like you're wasting your time not playing video games.
I mean, you know, yeah, $400,000 up for grabs in total. Out of the teams, Huskers and Newbies were the winners, and they actually won a tournament earlier this year. So they're kind of like the kings of Warzone. But the cool one that happened was the Solo YOLO tournament, which was one game. I think it was 170 players dropped in, and there's one winner.
Damn.
So that's what's crazy. Like, imagine being in there and just being nervous, being like kind of not the big guys, but like good enough to make the tournament. You know, 170 players. Obviously, all the top guys were in there, but imagine just like being all nervous and you didn't pull your chute and you just break legs.
Yeah,
done.
That's me.
There was no. Well, I mean, you would get your gulag.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's
absolutely.
basically, you know. But surprise winner, Seth Scump Abner. So Scumpy, he won, and he's, you know, considered one of the best Call of Duty players ever. And then now he could, at least for a day, can be considered the best Warzone solo player. Because he beat the top players. He beat Huskers. He beat
other pros.
1v1 Aiden for the win.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so...
Oh, that must have been badass.
Yeah, so that was the thing that a lot of people were talking about. It's like, you know, all these guys that are playing in these tournaments, they kind of know what to do. So, like, Aiden, all those other guys are playing with, like, a riot shield.
Right.
And Scump's just playing with, you know...
normal guns.
Yeah, normal guns and stuff like that. And, you know, a lot of people were kind of wondering, how would a CDL player go up against actual Warzone pros that have been playing Warzone for the 2 years nonstop and being in tournaments and winning these tournaments.
Yeah.
So now we kind of saw what's up. And I said this earlier, but it's like, my opinion is, if you're a badass, you're a badass. And Scump is a badass.
He's a badass. He's absolutely badass. I wish more people would watch this kind of stuff, like CDL and just esports in general. Just a quick question, since you're on the topic, though. What would you say esports is now? As far as the big sports go, we got football, basketball, you know, golf, all these things that are like huge. Would you say that esports is on its way there, or do you think esports has come to its halt?
I think it's on the way up, especially with more of the content creator aspect. You saw that Hex over at Optic. They're called Optic Texas now, or something like that.
Not Huntsman anymore, right? Or are they Huntsman now? I can't remember.
No, they were the Huntsman.
That's right.
And then he reacquired Optic.
Yeah.
And I think it was just Optic Chicago.
Right.
And then so he lives in Texas. Now it's just Optic Texas. They acquired some I think another team there and stuff like that, where, you know, they acquired some new content creators and not even they acquired Bobby Poff, and Bobby Poff, I've been following his content since he was a nobody. So
there you go.
They have him on the team as a Warzone content creator. He's like one of the better guys at that mode.
level.
Yeah.
Like level of people. Yeah.
But I don't think they're like really consider him the pro.
Got it.
You know.
Yeah.
But they have him as the content. So once people start realizing that these teams are more than just like the pro teams and then the content teams, then you'll start seeing like Bobby Poff or these other guys, and then you'll start seeing them more often other places, and then you'll be like oh.
more name dropped, would you say?
Yeah.
Right? Because
so when he's being announced now, they're gonna be like Optic Bobby Poff,
right?
And you're gonna be like, oh, cool, Optic,
yeah, that's sick,
stuff like that.
Here, yeah, no doubt. Like then I really ask because like we have listeners out there that are just really cool homies that support the podcast, support the stream, and not familiar 100% with like these names that we're dropping, and yet I feel like eventually we'll get there. You know, like I think on just to continue what you're stating, I think it's on its way up to the point where they're gonna say oh, that's so sick, LeBron James this, Russell Westbrook this. We have an extensive amount of other sports athletes that are out here in this, I don't know, I'm just gonna say convention. Yeah. And then you dropping names like Nick Merckx, everyone knows Ninja obviously, but like all these other ones that aren't necessarily the face of gaming. I don't want to put it. But yeah, kind of sick because I kind of wanted to get there. I wanted to get to that point where people were like, "Oh fuck, Bobby Poff, like what?"
And I think it is going to get there just for the fact, Tog says in the chat, CDL pros can't play Warzone apparently, and that's true because the CDL puts so much money into what they're doing that I've heard that they actually don't want their talent, the pros, creating content that's not CDL. They want it all just to be that. They want it to be the Call of Duty League, what they play. They don't want it to be other stuff that like takes away from that.
That's fair.
So, and then also like a lot of these teams, when they go and play and stuff, they might trash talk, but you don't see them being personalities outside of the CDL. Right. And that's the problem. That's where it's going to get stale. You need those villains and you need the cool guys and stuff like that. So by teams like Optic and FaZe Clan and 100 Thieves, they're going to be able to bring the actual pro teams, but then they're going to bring the content creators for Warzone or whatever it may be, Fortnite. Yeah. And those guys are going to be the cool guys that make the brand go up because people are going to know the brand because of those guys. And then these guys are just going to bring championships to the brand, the pros.
I agree.
So
I think, when you put it when you lay it out like that, it's absolutely what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And how you're saying about like LeBron James or whatever, unless you're doing like a CDL type event, those guys are not going to be involved.
They're basically separate. I get what you mean. Yeah.
But then you're going to have, like LeBron James Jr., Bronny, he's in FaZe Clan. Right. But he's probably dealing with like the content creator guys. So, you get those content creator guys.
Yeah, he's like not like a gnarly specific gamer where he's like high ranked. I get you. Yeah. He's just well known and he's in this. That's pretty sick.
So these cool crossover events that you do just for content creating, the content creators are going to be the ones out there mingling with like these high celebrity athletes and just celebrities, opposed to like the pro team that they're over there focusing on championships. Right. So I think that's going to be the difference. But I think with the integration, Hex is a smart guy, so he sees a lot of potential there. FaZe Clan, this is what they've been doing, right? Creating content, and then 100 Thieves is really heavy on that too, because you don't really hear about their team so much, but you hear about Valkyrie, you hear about Courage, and those are the content creators, right?
Right. And, they're like the face of the team,
and they're on, they're on the team, but for content and stuff like that. True. I think the esports orgs are realizing that, so they're not only just bringing the talent, the like super talented players to win you championships. Now they're bringing you the personalities, and I think that's what's really cool, and that's what's really gonna blow everything up.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
You guys agree?
Yeah, I think everybody on the chat agrees. Hey, I know that we got a bunch of segments, dude, but I want to talk about this Spider-Man thing real quick.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah, you guys are in for a treat. Okay, so for a long, long time, and this goes back to our Spotify, when we were only doing Spotify, and a lot of you guys definitely reached out and let me know, like, hey, you know, there's no way Sony's going to.
They're like, you're an idiot.
Like I didn't get a lot of agreeing words when I said that Sony needs or is going to release first Spider-Man Tobey Maguire, second Spider-Man Andrew Garfield to Disney in a way, shape, or form in the future, because they need to. They need to make a multiverse. They dropped Miles Morales' movie into the Spider-Verse, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that foreshadowed in a weird sense that they're going to make a live action because the world's gonna want it, right? We're in that time, that day and age where you can't wait 10 more years to make 3 new Spider-Man and then bring those Spider-Man into a multiverse. Just because kids are watching Spider-Man right now doesn't mean the adults that have been diehard comic book fans forever don't want their original Spider-Man in there. Long story short, I was fucking right, you motherfuckers. Anyways, the fact is, they are dropping a brand new Spider-Man movie, and we're gonna skip the part about the leaks because I don't like to try to confirm leaks because they're not confirmed, right? And for lack of a better word, but they did show solid footage of removal edits. So what I mean by that is, I'm sure all of you guys have watched the latest Spider-Man trailer. At the very end of this trailer, it shows 3 villains of the past movies, Tobey Maguire's villains, Andrew Garfield's villains. They're attacking the one Spider-Man, but they're all facing different directions. And to top it off, one of the villains at the bottom, they failed to remove this part in time before the people are like, oh, stealing that content and reposting that. One of the villains gets kicked in the face by a ghost. And so that just, it's so obvious. You have Tom Holland in the middle. You have what we're guessing, Tobey Maguire up top, and then Andrew Garfield at the bottom, because that was his villain at the time of his movie. So that, with that said, that happened, and I wanted to say, told you so. So now you know.
He did. Yeah,
I did. I said that in past Spotify episodes. I say it specifically because I love you diehards. Stick around, subscribe, and hit that like button.
And that's why I have Roger on the show, because he knows his stuff. So that's why.
Fucking love it.
Yeah. That's cool.
That was cool shit, and I love that that's going to be a thing. So, are you going to watch the movie? It's probably a better question. December 17th.
Absolutely.
It's going to be the biggest Spider-Man movie you'll ever see, dude.
So I wanted to ask you, what do you think of Tom Holland? You like him?
As the Spider-Man?
No, just in general. As an actor.
Oh, yeah. I actually like him a lot.
Really?
I followed him a little bit shortly after his first movie just because I wanted some background. I didn't really know who he was or where he came from. And, I think he is amazing. He's super athletic. He was the only guy that tried out that could do a backflip, standing backflip. And I was like, what the fuck? I want to do a standing backflip. That'd be sick. That was like one of our goals. You know?
Yeah, never happened.
Yeah, we couldn't do it. I still can't backflip, even on trampoline. But I think as an individual, I think he's great, and I think he's dating
Zendaya.
Yeah. I think they're dating.
Yeah,
which
for sure.
Good for him. She's taller than him.
Oh, way taller. That makes it weird, but yeah.
I mean, hey, you know, he's Spider-Man. He's a
like I said, I don't really like his little character as Spider-Man, but I guess that's the character he's playing. Mm-hmm. So he's doing a good job.
He's doing his job. I get you. No, that's a fair statement. I like him as an individual, but there's a ton of them. Yeah. Dude, I chugged this, and I can't hold my pee longer. No, I can't. And I'm gonna be like literally 2 seconds.
Go for it.
Because I cannot hold it. I love you, chat. Love you, stream. Be right back.
So Roger is pissing his pants. So I'll get into just real quick. The Game Awards. The Game Awards have announced their categories. So I'm going to drop some categories for you guys for this year. The Game Awards are on December 9th at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So Game of the Year, we got Deathloop. We got Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village. I'm not really sure about those games. So I'll have to ask Pilot Hero what he thinks about those. I feel like in the past years we had some major big hits. God of War. We had Red Dead Redemption. So we had some major games. So this year kind of seems a little stale. So I'll ask Roger, what his opinion on that is. I'm talking about the Game Awards.
Perfect.
Coming next month, December 9th. So Game of the Years, I'm saying a lot of these games are kind of stale. They're okay and stuff like that, but
yeah,
in the past we'd have some super big hitters. We had Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
We had God of War, games like that. But this year we got Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and then Resident Evil Village.
Dude, you haven't played It Takes Two yet, huh?
No.
That's a good game.
Okay.
That's a game that I played with my son, my 6-year-old. So for all you guys out there that want a game, like mothers, dads, whatever, if you guys want to play a 2-player co-op game, that game is the most intense, easy to mechanic game to function with I would say 4-year-old and older. It is so badass. So I think that's worth it, honestly, to be on that list.
So this category is really cool, and the games that made the list is actually pretty solid. Excuse me. How we got Best Family Game. It Takes Two. Mario Party Superstars. The new Pokemon Snap. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury.
Sick.
WarioWare. Get It Together. So it's a lot of Nintendo games on there.
There is. I mean, for family games, that makes total sense because that's what Nintendo tries to focus on is that. Yeah. Honestly, is family games.
You can't go wrong with any of the Mario parties though. So
ever, literally, you can never go wrong with it. And the fact that it's like a reprisal of the older games, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
y'all should buy it.
We got Best Sports and Racing Games. We have FIFA 2021. Or I'm sorry, we got F1, Formula 1 2021, FIFA 2022, Forza Horizon 5, game is dope, Hot Wheels Unleashed, and Riders Republic, barely making that list.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Hey, do you think they'll make a Nitro Circus game, or have they?
No, they don't, but they should.
Do you think they'll call up Mike?
I don't know.
They just hit him up. Hey, quit being a bitch. We need you back over here. We know you're not going to touch another bike, but we need you here.
Well, we could hit up our friend Adam Jones. He's actually currently on the Nitro Circus tour. True. And maybe put it in his ear so then he can go talk to some of the people there. Because, I mean, that would be, even better now that we're talking about it.
Do me one better.
A mobile Nitro Circus game. Not even bring it to console, but just mobile.
That'd be sick.
That'd be pretty sick.
Would they still need humans, though?
Well, no, I don't think they would need humans to make the characters. That's but like digital. Just to like customize your character, like we could play as Adam Jones.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
I would do it. I'd take it.
We got Best Esports Game. We got Call of Duty, CS:GO, Dota 2, League of Legends, and Valorant. What do you think about that? Obviously, we know that CS:GO, Dota 2, and League of Legends, those guys are basically on there every single year.
They're the gods,
yeah.
Honestly, as far as that topic goes, or subject, I don't even know what to call it, but yeah. That's not a surprise.
I think Call of Duty has made some big steps with the Warzone, and then seeing Valorant on there is actually kind of surprising. Not seeing Apex is kind of weird. So,
I know, yeah. I mean, it's just it's the luck of the draw, honestly. At this point, but I feel like now, like if they did a poll now, I think Apex would be on there, only for the simplicity that all of the streamers have gone back to it. That's the only reason why. I don't really know, but I'm not picky about it. It's all good.
Yeah, so
I don't really like Valorant though.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the game.
I'm not really that big of a fan either. So those are some of the categories that you can look forward to for the Game Awards coming to you next month. So make sure you check that out. We'll bring you guys the winners once it happens and stuff. They haven't called us to be presenters, so
not yet.
Maybe we won't talk about it.
Yeah, maybe we won't talk about it. But if they do hit us out, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, literally. Hey, do you want to hear a fun fact?
Let's hear it.
So apparently, One Direction?
Yeah.
Did you know that one of the singers, obviously they're not together anymore, one of the singers, Harry Styles, is playing the role of
Spider-Man.
No. I can't remember the name. It's like Elo or Elo. It's something like that. Anyways, he plays the role of Thanos' little brother.
Who? Huh?
Yeah. Thanos has a little brother. I did a little bit of digging. Yes, because he actually calls himself Star Fox, right? He is also part Eternal, part deviant of some sort, the same as Thanos for the most part. So he's technically part God, and he is playing this. He's he's going to be playing this role, and it's a pretty big deal because he's like a handsome guy. Yeah. He's a handsome guy, but the role of
the character,
Star Fox, he's actually a handsome, skinnier, slim fit guy that doesn't want to destroy the world. But it's interesting to see where they go with it, because I mean, obviously they can make.
I wonder what his powers are, considering like Thanos' powers.
I know,
and they come from the same parents or something.
True, his power is actually the ability to control others' emotions. Isn't that kind of interesting? So it's kind of goes. It's like a run-on play. He's a good-looking guy, and he has the capability of making you do things with your emotions. How doesn't that blow your mind?
That's kind of a cool.
I think that's kind of bitching. Yeah. You know, it's different. It's not something you hear all the time. Yeah, I can go invisible and fucking suck himself off. It's sick, you know. But it's not the case. He has the ability
make all the girls horny.
Make all the girls start their periods all at the same time.
That's not an emotion, though.
Oh. Well, then I've been lied my whole life.
That's cool.
I've deceived myself.
We'll have to keep up with that. I haven't heard anything about that. So,
kind of sick. Marvel just made it news today, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's not on our daily news. So that's pretty cool. I think it's bitching.
You think it's bitching they picked Harry Styles?
No.
Okay.
But I like the guy. Don't get me wrong. I like Harry Styles. I'm actually a big fan of his. His music's fantastic. I think he just owns it. No, I'm just gonna put it that way. He owns the fact that he doesn't need to be wearing certain clothing. He wants to wear his relaxed, chill look.
Let me put this out there.
Let's hear it.
And I've already said my mind on it, how. So I'm kind of going against it, but just not that I want to see him, but just this first person that popped in my head. I hate when they use one actor like Ryan Reynolds for every single superhero now.
True.
But what about Jared Leto that played the Joker in Suicide Squad as that character?
We felt like he got cucked, didn't we? We felt like he didn't get a fair shot.
But imagine him, because he's a good actor, he's a good looking dude and stuff like that. He's super fit and everything.
But he's back. If that makes you feel any better, he does plays a new role, but for Venom, right?
But I'm just saying, what if he was that character instead of Harry Styles?
Would have been sick, because he definitely shows us to not deep dive. I don't know how to word it. He is that sexy kind of he could play it cool kind of guy. I agree. Yeah. He's a fantastic actor. We've seen it.
He's a great actor. Yes.
So that's a good point, because
I feel like he could have played Loki too, because the guy that plays Loki, that's a cool character, and it requires some acting skill, and that guy does a good job. Whoever that guy is.
That's true. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston.
Okay, there we go. See, that's why I have Pilot here on the show.
So I'm here.
I don't need to Google that stuff.
You can Google shit. I'm the walking Google, dude. Did you know that rabbits can walk backwards for 36 seconds with no hair? Suck my ass, chat.
What? You say rabbits?
Yeah.
With no hair?
Yep. Mm-hmm. The hairless rabbit.
I don't know, man.
Clip it. Someone clip that.
Clip this. The new buy stations in Warzone, they have new stuff in them. So you can get the self-revive kit, armor plate bundle, armor box, a recon drone. I don't know for what. Munitions box, sentry gun, another kind of
What's the recon drone? Oh, I remember. Never mind.
The drone. Loadout drop marker and bombardment. So I'm assuming like a airstrike.
Okay.
And armored truck. So those are the new things in the buy stations in Warzone right now.
It's kind of lit. Oh, right now it's live.
Yeah,
it's kind of lit.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know about the other things, but the fucking armored truck sounds kind of sick.
Yeah.
As long as it's actually if it holds its own weight, it's basically gonna be the Big Bertha. back when it was first
probably
made.
better. Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, I don't really know pricing on that yet, like what the pricing, but I'm assuming the armored truck's probably about 10 grand, 12 grand maybe.
The same as a loadout.
Loadout, yeah.
Easily.
Exactly.
Easily.
And then I just wanted to bring this one up because I know you're a big fan of kind
Super
of
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. But the multiverse
versus.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I'm a little bummed out that they're making it a point that it's very WB. So the multiverse is a game that they're creating that brings all the Warner Brothers and then some kind of game. So it's like Super Smash Brothers, you know, all the Mario characters, you got all the, you know, players and stuff like that. But in this case, it's like Bugs Bunny versus the
Superman,
like Shaggy, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
They're probably going to add everybody. That's the thing about WB. It's kind of rough because they already have a really badass Injustice game that's PvP.
Yeah.
But this is a lot more Super Smash Brothers style. So I'm looking forward to see what it's like.
It's
signed
duo,
up for the beta.
right?
Yeah.
It's not like a single one like Smash Bros.
It's
just
all four. It could be all four. It could be duos. It could be 1v1v1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sick. They have a variety choice of modes.
I did see a clip, and it was Shaggy from Scooby-Doo versus Spider-Man. Or not Spider-Man, Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Who won?
Shaggy. But that was... It was really cool to see that. It's just something different.
Yeah. No blood? I didn't see the video. No. That's actually kind of cool.
So,
I mean, like Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, and then you also see like Bugs Bunny and stuff like that. So it's actually kind of cool to see a type of game that we already know, and then just a different game now with the different characters that the other game can't have.
Right.
So
Agreed.
I don't know.
No, I agree. No, you're right. When you put it like that, it's kind of like not anybody can just pick up and grab this game. Yeah. So that's a good point when you put it like that.
It's like the same but different.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, honestly. Nickelodeon created a game similar where it's got all of the Nickelodeon characters, which is pretty badass, and they did the same thing. So I hope that it works out, honestly. I don't know if I'm 100% fond of the graphics, I think, is my problem. My problem is the graphics, I think. Because they're so... Into the Spider-Verse, those graphics, the comic graphics, I love those graphics, but for that movie, I don't think I'm going to like it so much for playing the game. But that's what the graphics are like.
Yeah.
Comic book dimensional, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Pop out.
Hey, Francisco in the chat says, besides console games, what other games do you guys play on your phones besides Pogo, of course?
I currently play Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Obviously they're both from the same maker, Supercell, and I'm a big fan. I'm still kind of addicted to it. It's fun. It's good for pastime. When I started them both, I was very aggressive. I have very, very, very high accounts. I've even been asked to purchase the accounts from me because I'm not as aggro as I used to be. A lot of the people that I used to play with, they're like, hey, let me buy your account. And I can't part from them because technically I've put in a lot of money into my accounts. I've put in a lot of time and effort. So that's the only reason. But yeah, they're fun games. Those are the games that I play though.
Yeah, I'm besides Pokemon Go, I'm huge on Pokemon Go. Smoke all you guys. My collection is top tier.
Unstoppable.
Yeah. But I like actually motocross game, Mad Skills.
Mad Skills.
So I play Mad Skills 2, and then there's also Mad Skills 3.
Mm-hmm. Which you don't like as much?
Yeah, Mad Skills 3, like, it's cool. You know, you have the ability to, like, scrub jumps and, like, do whips and stuff like that. Like, in the other games you can't. Mm-hmm. But I don't like it as much. I like Mad Skills 2 still. Yeah. So I play that a lot.
Yeah,
so
that's tight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But there's a lot. I'm just, like, very, like, picky with what I put on my phone. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, I hate, like, putting... Because that's just another thing that you have on your phone that distracts you. And I don't want to be that guy because
I agree.
People
I'm the same way. I'm actually the same way.
People always talk about that, like, oh, distraction, you know. But, like, you know, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got Snapchat, you got TikTok, you got all these things that already distract you, and then you got all these other games too. So it's like I try to keep it to a minimum, but yeah, I play Pokemon Go like basically every day. I log on at least and see what's going on, and then Mad Skills, I play that a lot.
Yeah. I play my games when I take a shit. So there you go.
And rumor has it sometimes it's up to 2.5 hours.
It's not a rumor. That is true.
I kind of made that up, but yeah, there you go.
That is live footage from my anus.
So we talked about your boy Harry Styles. There's another guy, Ed Sheeran or how do you say
Sheeran.
Sheeran. You like him?
Yeah, big fan of his too.
He will be performing inside the Pokemon Go app next week. So he's teaming up with Pokemon Go. Speaking of mobile games and stuff like that. So basically, if you have the app, you can go into the news section, and between I believe is November 22nd, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, till November 30th, you'll be able to watch his like live performance, I believe. And he's gonna be playing, I believe, 6 of his popular songs on there. So, so you know they had the Post Malone thing.
I was gonna say, was it gonna be like the same thing as Post Malone, where it was like a YouTube video?
No, but this is gonna be actually in the app.
Right.
So
when you said that, so that's why I was like, that's interesting. I'm excited to see how that's gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. And so supposedly his favorite Pokemon is like Squirtle, water type Pokemon. So they're gonna be re-releasing because I've been playing for a little while now, but I don't have this Pokemon because it was released way back in the day. But Squirtle wearing the glasses.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so if you're an OG Pokemon Go player, you obviously have that Pokemon. But the newer people don't. So this is gonna be a cool event. So I'm not like, I mean, I could go to YouTube and watch his music and videos if I really wanted to.
Right.
You know, so the whole like integration with Pokemon, I guess, is cool. Just so like maybe they could bring other stuff out, but the whole Squirtle wearing glasses is actually pretty cool to me.
I think that goes to show also with our point earlier about, you know, how big esports is becoming with all these other sports and stuff, that the artists themselves, this is now multiple artists, right, that are involved in Pokemon in some way, shape, or form. And I love the Post Malone one, by the way. That was dope.
Yeah, that was super dope.
That was hella sick.
So I think Pogo really needs to start bringing in like those characters. Like if you're gonna do concerts with them, like what Fortnite does, then they also bring out the skins. So you need to be bringing out these skins so we can play with them like in game and stuff like that. So
I think I still have the Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
Right? Outfits that they dropped.
The Gucci outfits.
The Gucci outfits, that's what it was. I still have that. I'm rocking that still.
Hell yeah.
But they rock skins, and that's tight and all, but I agree. I think they should have skins.
Yeah.
That'd be just so cool.
Well, it's like the thing now, so it's like I don't think that, and no one in their company has brought that up yet.
I don't think so.
You know, it's like, of course someone's brought it up. Why they haven't done it, who knows? Nintendo.
Right.
But I don't know. So that's gonna be a cool thing.
It's true.
Another cool thing, staying on the electronic part.
On the goods.
Apple will finally let you repair your iPhones. Did you hear about that?
iPhone will let you repair your iPhone?
Your own iPhones now.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
So basically, they're going to give you like tech help, and then also just make it where for the new phones where you could go in there and replace certain things that you need. Because right now, you definitely can't do that yourself. You have to send it to a professional.
Yeah.
You know, and so this is like a huge like 180 from what they actually, their concept is. Like basically, they sell a phone. You have to buy that charger. You can't use that charger with anything else. It breaks. You have to like take it into Apple and stuff like that. So now it's like they're making it available for anyone, like really. So I know there are companies that do like replace the screen and all that, but you know, the tech savvy companies,
mom and pops
and
stuff,
But now they're going to be making it where, you know, just you as an individual that buy the product can actually go in there and repair or you know, get new parts and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's tight. I mean, if people weren't already doing it themselves, I mean, the people that do the DIYs on the YouTubes, you know, like that's on the YouTube. So I sound like a 7-year-old man. But yeah, I think people have been doing it, but I think that the difference is, this is way you guys get a little context. People have been doing this for a while, but they keep fucking it up because they're going on YouTube and trying to get these videos, and they do it, and sometimes they do good jobs, sometimes they fail. But I mean, maybe Apple's onto something. You know, they're like, you know what, people have been doing it already, but they're going on YouTube.
But the hard part too, what you got to think about is like getting the parts.
Right.
So you got to go through these like third-party companies. You know, go on
Amazon and shit.
Amazon or somewhere, buy it in China and
That's
everything,
true.
and it might not be actually what you need. So now, when they release this or however they do it, you'll be able to get certain parts for your phone through them.
Right.
And I'm sure it won't be cheap.
More
but,
authentic. Though,
yeah,
I get you.
So as a consumer, I rather do that. Like I rather know I'm getting the right part from Apple for my Apple phone.
Right.
So that's actually going to be maybe a game changer.
Do you have Verizon?
No, I don't.
I have AT&T, but I only asked because I guess apparently Verizon is starting a new campaign where if you break your phone, they don't replace it for the same one. They'll upgrade you to the next best one. Isn't that nuts? I'm like, well, fuck. Where have I been this whole time?
I feel like my carrier, which I'm not going to say who it is because they do nothing for me.
I love my carrier.
They do nothing.
They're great. I love my carrier because Tim the Tap Man, for example, he rocks them with the 5G high-speed network internet, and that's what I'm rocking at my house, and I love it to death. It is fucking amazing.
I went in earlier this year, and I got a new iPhone for my business and stuff like that. And just going through everything, they're like, oh, damn, you've been with us for like 14 years or something. I'm like, yeah, do something about it.
Yeah.
Like, I should own part of your company. Like,
give me a steak.
Yeah,
now.
I've been here for a long time. Like, you guys, all you do is charge me.
Yeah, you just charge me more. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
That's a big bummer. But are they inexpensive is the question. Like, why do you stay with them?
I mean, yeah, it's a good coverage is decent.
Right.
You know?
Okay. There it is.
They merged with Sprint, so you know who it is.
Oh, that's right. You guys know who.
But unless you're paying me, I ain't gonna name drop.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, they're good and stuff like that. It's just what I'm saying. Like when you're with a provider for that long, you should be getting something. They should be sending me like, I don't know, something.
Nudes, anything.
I mean,
nudes.
Sure. They have my number. Text away.
That's badass though. But yeah, it does suck.
So yeah, we're about the hour mark where we usually are. So you have any last words for the people in the chat, everyone?
Absolutely. I mean, for all of you guys that are watching or have watched or are tuning in, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. Thank you for just hanging out and giving us the time of day to bullshit with. I say this on every episode as much as we can, just to let you guys know that we want to do this full time. So if you guys want to support us on all of our socials, we do have a website. It's a little iffy right now. It's not like up to par at the moment, but you can still check us out, gamerboys.com. You can check me out, Pilot Hero _TV on Twitch and Pilot Hero on TikTok. I like to try to create as much content as humanly possible. Jorge does, and he's got a new thing that we just started. What is it called for Fridays?
Friday Game Flow.
Friday Game Flow, which I think is badass. He told us the pitch on the last episode, and I thought it was a genius idea. So I think that once this gets rolling out with more vigorous viewers and stuff like that, it's just another thing for you guys to love and bullshit with. So hit us up on all of our socials. We're here all day, every day. I like to stream, so if you guys want to talk to me while I play video games, I'll be there. Yeah,
so that's the thing that we were mentioning earlier in the podcast. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers in a month, and then we'll. I'm not sure if I'm shaving my head or island boy my head, and then you are dyeing your hair. Yeah. Whatever your son says. So that's. I think that's something fun that we'll do, but
it'll be fun.
Just to get everyone involved in it, so you guys are not just subscribing and we're not doing nothing for you guys.
Yeah.
But we just want to just be out here and do the best content we can.
Do our thing. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again.
Real quick. We have some chat stuff here. Since you guys are the loyal people right now, we're gonna go into the chat later on. We have to charge you.
Oh.
Right?
We're charging?
I mean, that's what people do. I don't know. Francisco says, have you guys checked out the Pokemon album that dropped.
What? No.
I had no clue that a Pokemon album dropped.
I had no idea. The only way I could picture it in my head is like an album dropped by various artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be sick. I gotta check it out.
They need to drop a rap album.
For Pokemon?
Just take all the beats, make it like a rap trap beats.
That'd be sick.
And then, I mean, whether you have someone rapping on it or not, I don't care, but like just making it a cool beat.
That'd be sick.
Because they already have cool beats, right? But
they got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thought. For sure.
Yeah, and then Tog Slayer says, surely you two are streaming after this.
That is always the plan. I always want to try and stream. That is my priority. But as you guys know, I have a couple of sick kids, so I do need to check up on them first. Shouldn't take too long. I hope that I get to stream tonight because I love doing it. I love hanging out with you guys. I streamed the other night, and it was a fucking hoot and a holler.
Yeah. So I was streaming and I was doing pretty good, but then what happened is, for whatever reason, if you guys in the chat experience this or know how to go around or whatever, so basically I do the Elgato capture device.
Right.
So I was already logged into Twitch. I got an email from Twitch saying like, hey, we changed Twitch ID keys or whatever, stream keys. So make sure yours is up to date or whatever, stuff like that. So then I thought like, oh, well, I need to go to my capture device, delete that key, and then re-add this new one. So it, it's like fresh.
Yeah.
But now it won't let me log in.
I don't know why. I mean, dude, our chat's pretty fire. They know their shit.
So basically, when I go in there, I go to Twitch, add a new stream or whatever. Twitch, it makes me put my username, and then it makes me do the password. I get a notification on my phone with the code.
Yeah.
I enter the code, and then I push enter, and then it's just like loading the whole time. Never does anything else. But then I get a email saying like, "Oh, you've logged in on a new device." But my actual capture device here on my computer is just like loading the whole time.
Yeah.
Never actually pulls up my Twitch.
Damn.
So that's why I haven't been streaming. But what I did do is I put that on my laptop.
Yeah.
And I was able to log on to my laptop just the other day. But, I was sicker than horse shit, so I haven't been streaming or doing anything. So now I might have to do it.
I would suggest the old IT route and maybe just delete the Elgato or OBS, one of the two. Delete them and then just re-downloading it. That's like my first suggestion.
So I might just do it off my laptop.
Yeah, there
so
you go.
We'll see if that works. Francisco says, hey, he says, check out J Balvin's song off that album.
Ooh. All right.
Hey, Francisco, you're tapped into the Pokemon. I like it.
To the Pokemon community. I love that. I do. That's sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then also the chat looks like they want us to stay on longer. So we really appreciate that. This is super fun to us, just sitting here bullshitting, talking, games and just like everyday life with you guys and stuff like that. And then, and then the chat being lit like you guys and just talking to us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's exactly what we want. We want this to be our permanent job, dude. Like, I would love to literally wake up in the morning, me and Jorge, we run our scripts down, we talk about what we're going to talk about, we get on live with you guys, maybe even twice a day, just to give you guys the orgasm that you guys deserve. And then at the end of the day, we get on and play video games, stream for you guys. All we ask is that you just tell everybody. Tell your friends, tell everybody, just subscribe, hit that like button, hit that bell for the notification from when we go live, and we'll be here for you guys. And the more of that we get, the way closer we'll get to that goal of being full-time content creators. And
that's why we want to bring different shows to the channel too, not just like the Gamer Boyz podcast, but also the news. And then we were talking about like TikTok Tuesdays or something like that, just reviewing some TikToks, having fun with it. Roger is pretty big there in the TikTok, doing some good stuff there. So all our stuff is in the description. All the links are there. You guys could check us out. Go to the website. If you guys do want to donate, you can go to anchor.fm/gamerboys and then go to the donation page. You could donate from 99 cents up to I don't know, whatever you want.
It takes, yeah.
But obviously that's not required. We do this because we love it and we really enjoy bringing the content to you guys. And then now actually having you guys live here with us, talking to us and stuff like that, it actually makes it even more worth it.
Yeah, no, literally. The live chat is what we were anticipating to be the way it is, and it is. So I'm not mad at it, and I'm taking it.
Yeah. So with that said, thank you guys for tuning in. We are the Gamer Boys.
I'm Pilot Hero. This is Jorge. We did you a good one. Now do us one back. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that bell for a reminder. And please, like I said in the past, today, future, present, whatever, game on.
Game on. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.
Love you, Jack. Love you.